tonight. Please welcome Chris Martin and Johnny Buckley from Coldplay. Coldplay live at eTalk. With their record-breaking album ruling the charts, they've come to the eTalk studio for an exclusive event. eTalk's been with Coldplay from their breakout debut.
I'm one of the luckiest people in the world.
To their #1 hits, Grammy and Juno wins.
It's a pleasure.
Their new release, a world tour, hundreds of screaming fans in our studio. Coldplay live at eTalk begins right now. Of eTalk, I'm Ben Mulrooney.
And I'm Tanya Kim. We are so pumped for today's show.
Absolutely. It has been 2 years since Coldplay last toured Canada, and we are happy to finally have them back.
Oh, yes, we are. They're one of the world's biggest bands, but it wasn't that long ago that their debut album, Parachutes, was just starting to take flight.
Look at the stars.
Thanks to a song called Yellow, it's been almost a decade since the world was introduced to Chris, Johnny, Will, and Guy, better known as one of the biggest acts in the world, Coldplay. With previous albums selling over 30 million copies worldwide and earning them 4 Grammy Awards, Coldplay continues to be a dominant force in the music industry with their current release, Viva La Vida. The album hit #1 around the globe, selling 700,000 copies in its first week. Coldplay is back and on top of the world.
All right, time to let them know how much you love them. Please welcome Chris Martin and Johnny Buckley from Coldplay. It's a little shorter. It's not as heroic as it was before. Keep that going, guys. All right, well, welcome back. Last night, you guys performed your first of 2 concerts here in Toronto. Tanya was fortunate enough to be there. You want to take this?
Yes, I actually was lucky enough to be at your kickoff show at Madison Square Garden. It was amazing. The vibe was incredible. But last night here in Toronto, spectacular. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
A highlight for me was when you guys always run through the crowd and play in a different section of the arena. What was the highlight for you?
The highlight for me was... well, don't you want to sit down, by the way?
No, I'm supposed to be perched on his
I feel
shoulder
uncomfortable.
like a parrot.
Why aren't you letting us sit down, man? Terrible manner.
I'll just be in the corner, ashamed.
Oh, that.
Talk,
It's
yeah,
okay.
go on.
You have heroic hair.
Oh, yes, I do.
That's true.
We're getting back to that later.
You know, I've been thinking about that for the last 3 months.
It's the fiberglass, my friend.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
So the favourite moment, well, you know, we really enjoy that moment where we, in our concert, where we're walking right to the back of the room, because nobody ever expects to smell you that close, you know. And so you know, the better the audience is, the more exciting that moment becomes. It's like nice for us to break the barrier, yeah.
I'm sure the fans appreciate that.
I don't know if they do, but you know.
I think they thought you smelled nice last night.
Well,
It was obvious.
We didn't actually. We really smelled horrible.
You really smell terrible.
I really did. I
Body
forgot to use
odor and Ben's hair only live at eTalk with Coldplay.
Hey, but you know what? Tonight is going to be special also because it's our drummer Will's 30th birthday.
Now, how's it going to be special? How are you going to celebrate that?
Well, I think we're going to, do some special things, and I don't know. We all feel quite buzzed up about it because we obviously love him more than anything, and he's the baby of the band, so it's a big day for us.
But you guys are.
Well, he is 30. It doesn't require
But at 30 and 31, I mean, so much has happened so quickly for the band. Does it ever make your head spin, Johnny?
We feel pretty old, I think. It feels like, well, it doesn't feel that fast. 10 years, it's quite a long time. Wouldn't you say?
certainly would.
10 years, 4 studio albums. did you guys have a different direction you want to take with this one?
Yes, we want to take it in the direction of being good.
As opposed to the other three? Come on.
As opposed to the direction of being okay.
So how is the sound different this time around?
Well, do you know Mariah Carey's music? It's more like that. More incredible singing and this sort of sexuality. There seems to be a complete absence of boys in this audience. We love it. Well, one or two, but you guys...
Hello.
You're doing very well on the ratio.
Now, when we talked last time, it was at the bakery. That's where you commented on my hair. By the way, I think we've got a clip of the comment of my heroic hair. Can we throw to that?
I was just saying, your hair is fantastic and very heroic.
Heroic?
It's like a sort of Greek sculpture, and it makes me and Johnny feel a little ashamed that we didn't...
Well, it's part steel, part fiberglass.
It's a thing.
All awesome.
It's a thing. It's like I feel like I'm in Madame Tussauds.
I got a lot of mileage out of that, by the way. Oh, yeah, really? Got a lot of mileage.
Tell me, what kind of mileage?
Oh, and everyone kept asking about it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Then I said, I'm going to go get my hair cut. They said, but
it was very sweet.
You're going to be interviewing Coldplay.
It was very sweet of you to come all that way.
Well, thank you very much.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm kind of embarrassed that I'm in the same shirt, though. You know, I have changed since
But you know,
then.
we were in the bakery, and a lot of people don't know that well, it's really close to other buildings. You walk in, it's a very tight sort of community, and there are buildings right next door. Your first critic for this album was your next door neighbor, wasn't it?
Yes, it was an old lady with a broomstick who said, "That is not a single. Turn it down."
Tell me again, why did you guys decide to take the whole process and put it in one place, to say, this is going to be our home base?
We really needed a home, I think. We needed to hide away from record company and the kind of the people around.
The internet.
Yeah. There's no internet allowed in our studio.
Oh, no, huh? Tanya, do you have a question from the audience?
Absolutely. So this is Kelly, and she came all the way from Britain.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So what's your question?
You could have stayed at home.
My question is, what happens backstage, like moments before you go on?
Well, in what sense?
Like, what happens? How do you feel? That kind of thing. Are you all jumping up and down?
Rituals?
Yeah,
that's a good question. We have so many routines and rituals now, and they're so nerdy and geeky. I don't know if I want to tell you.
Please share.
What, go through yours, John.
Well, you know, I sing a bit and play a bit of guitar.
You also play that incredibly annoying...
Oh, yeah, I do that.
Called?
Yeah.
Do tell, please.
They have this football game that if John and Will are playing it, you can't talk to them.
It's very important.
John, what are we going to play tonight after Yellow? What do you want to play? They don't listen to you for like 2 hours.
So anyone who says that video games sap creativity,
we could
just point to Johnny and say, not true.
No, well, I don't know.
They aren't the most creative 2 hours of the day.
No, but they are an essential 2 hours of the day.
Yeah, they help
All
relax.
of our new songs only have bass and singing on because the guitar player and the drummer just can't be bothered.
You know, I heard someone say once, or rather I read someone say once that, you know, singles come and go, but it's the live performances that fans really latch onto. Those are those seminal moments, those things that people take away with them and they keep forever. Do you agree with that? Do you think that the music is best, your music is best when it's live?
Yeah, because for us it's all about shared experience, you know. We spend so much of our time in a tiny little bubble where there's a lot of negativity and a lot of great things, and the only time we really understand why we're doing what we're doing is when we're sharing it with everybody, you know, and that's why we all joined the band, is for a sort of feeling of a community. That's when we feel most alive. Does this answer boring you?
No, it's an excellent...
Okay.
Why would you think that's boring me?
I don't know, there's something in your eyes just said...
I was checking your hair out. All right, listen, we're just getting started. We've got lots more with Coldplay live at eTalk. When we come back, don't go anywhere.